Good afternoon. My name is Joni Sanchez, and as a requirement of my LUT1 Language and Communications course at Western Governors University, I'm going to present to you information of vital importance. Who wants to ensure the future for their children and grandchildren? Okay, you can all put your hands down. Let's discuss one means of accomplishing this, and that is to begin to reduce the United States' dependence on oil. This can be accomplished by additional focus on the utilization of solar energy. There are two main advantages to using solar energy, with the first being that solar energy is a renewable resource, and secondly, that the environment can be improved by the utilization of the solar energy. What exactly is solar energy, you're asking, and what makes it a renewable resource? This is the first question that you will want answered. Solar energy is energy that is created by the sun, and it is a renewable resource because it will be available to be utilized as long as there is a sun. Since there's no projected end to the sun, this is directly opposite the forecast for our fossil fuels, for oil. There is an end of their existence. According to information presented by Solar Energy International, it is that with development over the next 15 years that the solar energy industry would be capable of providing enough power for 40 million United States homes. This can be accomplished through a combination of utilization of individuals, both residences and small business locations, solar collectors, and the use of thermal power plants. These power plants use the sun's energy to create steam, which then turns a turbine and produces electricity. This turbine process and distribution of electricity would be the same as what exists today. So all that would be necessary to be developed is the process for creating the steam from solar energy versus from utilization of fossil fuels. In addition to providing the means for our children and grandchildren to have energy, we also need to focus on the environmental impacts from the utilization of solar energy. In an e-zine article by A.B. Wick, it is said that global warming is not affected by solar energy because solar energy does not create acid rain because it does not release sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, or mercury into the atmosphere. Additionally, in a study done by First Solar, it was determined that the environment would also be improved by the use of solar energy since it eliminates the creation of waste. Waste is created utilizing fossil fuels. This would be eliminated with the utilization of solar energy. Both the atmospheric and land-based impacts are critical in ensuring a green world for our posterity. Let's now focus on this map. It was created by the Minerals Management Service of the United States Department of Energy, and it represents the strengths of the various solar energy areas of the United States. Those darker colors represented in the southwestern portion of the United States have the most capacity for the conversion of solar energy to electricity. If solar energy advancements were made that could take advantage of this capacity, power could be generated that could be distributed throughout all of the United States. So those light-colored areas would not have to worry about their inability to provide solar energy for their needs. This is the end of the high-level information that I have prepared regarding solar energy. I have time for 2 questions. Does anyone have any questions? Yes, Jesse.
What happens if it's a rainy day? Will people be left in the dark?
No, according to greenoptimistic.com, industrial solar power plants can utilize salt to store energy during rainy periods or at night. Salt has a high melting point, and technology has been developed that utilizes this chemical property to ensure that the electricity generation facilities can operate continually 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Are there any more questions? Yes, Nathan.
Would it be economically feasible for homeowners to begin using solar energy for their own homes?
Although this is really a question for your tax advisor, EnergyStar.gov has worked to create a $1,500 tax credit that can be utilized for the installation of solar energy devices. This tax credit has been approved through the year 2010. I would like to conclude by reiterating that the conversion to solar energy cannot happen overnight, but it is something that must be accomplished to ensure the future for our generations to come. Fossil fuels will not last, and we must develop alternatives to ensure that the United States citizens do not join the ranks of the 2 billion people in the world with no access to electricity. To help reduce the United States' dependence on oil, additional focus should be placed on the utilization of solar energy and other renewable resources. Thank you.